Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program, where we dive into the latest happenings that are shaping our world, from legal battles to market movements, and even the challenges facing the hospitality sector. Let's get started with a bit of a tech drama, shall we? Tesla, the electric vehicle giant, has just settled a lawsuit related to a tragic incident back in 2018 involving one of its Model X vehicles. The car, operating on autopilot, was involved in a fatal crash, leading to a legal battle that has just concluded with a settlement. The terms are hush-hush, but it's another chapter in the ongoing saga of autonomous driving technologies and their safety. Switching gears to something a bit more local, Beijing's hospitality scene is witnessing a significant change. The Opposite House, known for its stunning emerald glass architecture, is saying goodbye after 16 years. This closure is part of a strategic shift towards retail development in the upscale Taikoo Li Sanlitun area by Swire Properties. It's a tough farewell to a landmark, but it marks the evolution of Beijing's hospitality and retail landscape. Meanwhile, over in the stock market, the Hang Seng Index is showing some pep, thanks in part to gains in the electric vehicle sector and a boost from NetEase. It seems like investors are keeping an eye out for a more meaningful market recovery. But that's not all that's buzzing in the news. From the courtroom drama surrounding Tesla's Autopilot system to the changing faces of Beijing's hospitality and retail sectors, and a flicker of hope in Hong Kong's stock market, the world is a carousel of dynamic stories. Each turn brings new challenges and opportunities, painting a vivid picture of the global business landscape. So, stay tuned for the detailed scoop on these stories and more. Please continue watching for more in-depth content. In the bustling world of technology and innovation, Tesla, a leading electric vehicle manufacturer, recently reached a settlement in a lawsuit that had captured widespread attention. According to the South China Morning Post, this legal battle stemmed from a tragic incident in 2018 involving one of Tesla's Model X vehicles. The vehicle, operating on autopilot, was involved in a fatal crash that claimed the life of Walter Huang, an Apple engineer. Huang's family contended that the autopilot system had steered the vehicle into a highway barrier, leading to his untimely demise. The settlement, reached just as the trial was about to commence, has brought an end to the lawsuit, though the terms of the agreement remain undisclosed. This incident is among several lawsuits Tesla has faced regarding crashes allegedly linked to its autopilot system, raising questions about the safety and reliability of autonomous driving technologies. On a different note, the South China Morning Post also reported on a significant change in Beijing's hospitality landscape. Swire Properties announced the closure of the Opposite House, its first hotel, after 16 years of welcoming guests. This 99-room hotel, celebrated for its unique emerald glass architecture, will shut its doors on June 30. This decision paves the way for a new retail development in the upscale Taikoo Li Sanlitun area, marking a strategic shift in Swire Properties' focus. The company, which reported losses of 100 million Hong Kong dollars, $13 million, for its hotels segment in 2023, described the decision to close the hotel as very difficult. However, it aligns with Swire Properties' long-term commitment to enhancing retail infrastructure in the region. This move reflects the ongoing transformations within the hospitality industry and the broader real estate market, as companies adapt to changing economic landscapes and consumer preferences. Meanwhile, in the realm of finance, the Hong Kong stock market has been showing signs of vitality. The Hang Seng Index rose for a second consecutive day, gaining 0.5% to reach 16,814.63, which is near a 4-week high, as reported by the South China Morning Post. This uptick was partly fueled by NetEase, which saw a 2% increase following the approval of new imported game titles in April. The electric vehicle sector also contributed to the market's positive momentum, with Chinese EV maker BYD advancing 2.1%, Xiaomi rising 2.1%, and Li Auto adding 2.2% to their stock values. The Hang Seng Index, valued at 5.9 times realized earnings, is currently the cheapest among major global markets. This affordability, coupled with the recent gains, has sparked optimism among investors, who are eagerly awaiting a more meaningful and sustainable recovery in the market. These stories, spanning from the legal corridors surrounding Tesla's Autopilot system to the strategic shifts in Beijing's hospitality and retail sectors, and the buoyant mood in Hong Kong's stock market, illustrate the dynamic and interconnected nature of the global business landscape. Whether it's the implications of advanced technologies on public safety, the evolving priorities within the real estate and hospitality industries, or the fluctuating fortunes of the stock market, these developments offer a glimpse into the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead for businesses and investors alike. In the bustling streets of Hong Kong, a city known for its vibrant culture and economic prowess, the retail and travel industries are facing a significant challenge. According to a report by the South China Morning Post, wage increases for workers in these sectors are lagging behind those in other areas of the economy. This situation raises concerns about the potential impact on service quality and the city's reputation as a top tourist destination. With over 261,000 individuals employed in the retail sector alone, the median income saw a mere 0.71% rise between 2019 and 2023. Similarly, the travel sector experienced a salary increase of just 1.31% over the same period. Industry representatives are now calling on authorities to devise strategies to support retailers and address this pay gap, emphasizing the need for action to ensure Hong Kong remains a welcoming and attractive place for visitors from around the globe. Meanwhile, far across the Pacific, Canada is grappling with issues of a different nature. Nikkei Asia reports that the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, SISE, has found evidence of China's interference in the country's last two elections in 2019 and 2021. The SISE assessment revealed that China engaged in clandestine activities to support candidates perceived as either pro-PRC or neutral on issues important to the Chinese government. This interference, characterized by its low-risk and high-reward nature, has raised concerns among opposition legislators and intelligence analysts. They criticize Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government for not taking more robust measures to counteract foreign interference. With Trudeau set to testify before the Commission, the nation awaits to see how Canada will respond to these allegations and protect the integrity of its democratic processes. Back in Hong Kong, the local football scene is making waves in a unique way. The South China Morning Post highlights an innovative approach taken by the Taipa Football Club to promote the sport and attract more fans. Through the production of a short film titled Dreams of Glory, the club aims to tell a compelling story about an angry teenager's journey through family, friendship, and football. Featuring Hong Kong goalkeeper Tsai Ka-wing in his acting debut, the film seeks to showcase football as a viable career path and inspire more individuals to engage with the sport. Funded by club owners Francis and Catherine Yip, this creative endeavor represents a heartfelt attempt to change the environment surrounding Hong Kong football and boost match attendances. By leveraging the power of storytelling, Taipa hopes to ignite a passion for football among the local community and encourage more people to support their local teams. As these stories from different corners of the world unfold, they reflect the diverse challenges and innovative solutions being pursued in various sectors. From addressing wage disparities in Hong Kong's retail and travel industries to combating foreign interference in Canada's elections and promoting local football through filmmaking, these narratives underscore the importance of resilience, creativity, and community engagement in confronting the issues of our time. Whether it's through policy changes, legal action, or cultural initiatives, the efforts to navigate these challenges reveal a common desire to create a better, more inclusive, and vibrant world for all. In the vibrant tapestry of history and contemporary events, the stories of individuals and nations weave together to create a narrative that is as complex as it is captivating. One such individual, Henri Vetch, a Frenchman whose life was intertwined with the historical currents of China, stands out for his eclectic contributions and dramatic experiences. As reported by the South China Morning Post, Vetch's journey from being jailed for plotting to kill Mao Zedong to becoming the first director of the Hong Kong University Press and later establishing his own publishing company, Vetch and Lee, is nothing short of extraordinary. His story is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of individuals in the face of political upheaval and change. Vetch's involvement in a plot against Mao Zedong after the Communist Party's rise to power in 1949 remains shrouded in mystery, yet his subsequent contributions to publishing and academia highlight his lasting impact on the cultural and intellectual landscape of Hong Kong. Transitioning from the historical to the contemporary, the South China Morning Post also brings attention to the imminent move of the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens from its long-standing venue at Hong Kong Stadium to a new home in Kai Tak. This relocation marks the end of an era for a tournament that has become a global phenomenon, attracting fans from all over the world. The challenge now lies in recreating the unique atmosphere and infrastructure of the event, including the iconic South Stand and the bustling neighborhoods of Causeway Bay, Wan Chai, and Tai Hang. With plans for a 50,000-capacity stadium equipped with a retractable roof, the future of the Rugby Sevens in Kai Tak is poised to take flight, promising to continue its legacy of international appeal and community engagement. On the diplomatic front, the evolving relationship between France and China offers a glimpse into the complexities of international relations in the modern world. French ambassador to China, Bertrand Lorthelary, in his interview with the South China Morning Post, sheds light on the multifaceted nature of China-France ties. As the two countries approach the 60th anniversary of their diplomatic relationship in 2024, Lorthelary emphasizes the significance of people-to-people exchanges, cultural tourism, and a balanced economic partnership. The ambassador's insights reveal the strategic and thoughtful engagement of France and Europe with China, driven by mutual interests and the pursuit of solutions to global challenges such as climate change, biodiversity, and regional conflicts. The emphasis on fair competition, equal opportunities, and collaborative efforts to address issues like the COVID-19 pandemic and the situation in Gaza underscores the potential for constructive and cooperative international relations. These narratives, spanning from the historical to the contemporary, and from the personal to the diplomatic, illustrate the dynamic interplay of individuals, events, and nations in shaping the world we live in. Whether it's the remarkable journey of Henri Vetch, the anticipation surrounding the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens' new venue, or the nuanced diplomacy between France and China, these stories reflect the richness and complexity of human endeavors and interactions on the global stage. As we look to the future, the lessons and insights from these diverse experiences offer valuable perspectives on resilience, adaptation, and the importance of fostering understanding and cooperation across cultures and borders. In a courtroom in Panama, the air is thick with anticipation as a historic trial unfolds, casting a spotlight on the shadowy world of global money laundering. The South China Morning Post reports that 27 individuals stand accused in a case that has reverberated around the world, stemming from the infamous Panama Papers scandal. Among those in the dock are the owners of Mossack Fonseca, a law firm that became synonymous with the secretive financial maneuvers of the ultra-wealthy following the 2016 leak of 11 million confidential documents. The revelations had far-reaching consequences, shaking the political landscapes of countries as diverse as Iceland, Argentina, Ukraine, China, and Russia. At the heart of the trial are allegations that Mossack Fonseca created shell companies to launder money from the notorious Brazilian corruption scheme known as Car Washington. The firm's founders, Jürgen Mossack and Ramon Fonseca, both Panamanian citizens, find themselves in the eye of the storm, with their firm having shuttered its doors in 2018 amid mounting legal pressures. Meanwhile, far from the courtrooms and the cloak-and-dagger world of international finance, the coastal communities of Nova Scotia are grappling with their own economic drama. The Globe and Mail reports that lobster prices in the region have soared to unprecedented heights, reaching a staggering $20 per pound. This surge in prices is attributed to a combination of strong demand and a weak catch, with poor weather and a 20% reduction in the lobster catch compared to the previous year exacerbating the situation. Halifax Stanfield International Airport, once bustling with lobster shipments, now faces challenges as airlines consolidate cargo services due to fewer departures. This spike in lobster prices, while a boon for some, underscores the fragile balance of supply and demand in global seafood markets. As the lobster season progresses, many are watching closely to see if prices will stabilize or if this historic high marks a new normal for Nova Scotia's lobster industry. Across the globe in Australia, another tale of financial intrigue unfolds, as reported by ABC. Australian retiree Peter Corey found himself ensnared in a sophisticated scam that saw him deposit $450,000 $331,000 into the bank account of Newtech Industrial Group, a real Australian company, under the false pretense that he was investing with Swiss investment bank UBS. The scam, which involved forged signatures and an elaborate international scheme, highlights the vulnerabilities in the regulatory framework governing Australian companies. Corey's devastating loss sheds light on the darker side of the digital age, where scammers exploit the legitimacy of real businesses to funnel cash offshore, leaving victims in their wake. This incident raises pressing questions about the effectiveness of current regulations and the ease with which criminals can manipulate the system for their own gain. These stories, though diverse in their settings and subjects, are united by a common thread: the intricate dance of legality, morality, and economics that defines our modern world. From the courtrooms of Panama to the lobster traps of Nova Scotia, and the quiet despair of an Australian retiree's living room, these narratives reveal the complexities of navigating a globalized economy rife with both opportunity and peril. As each case unfolds, they remind us of the ever-present need for vigilance, transparency, and justice in the pursuit of a fairer and more equitable world. In a recent unsettling development at the University of Hong Kong, the tranquil academic environment was disrupted by allegations of indecent assault. According to the South China Morning Post, an assistant professor found himself in the clutches of the law, accused of indecently assaulting a 28-year-old female researcher. The incidents, which reportedly occurred between January 18 and February 4, unfolded within the seemingly safe confines of the researcher's office, where the professor visited her on 4 occasions. The woman, whose trust and personal space were violated, took the courageous step to report the case to the police on March 15. In a twist to the narrative, the accused defended himself by claiming that the interactions were part of an extramarital affair with the researcher. As the legal proceedings unfold, the assistant professor has been released on bail, with instructions to report back to the authorities next month. This incident not only raises questions about personal conduct but also casts a shadow over the academic integrity and safety protocols within prestigious institutions. On a brighter note, the South China Morning Post also brought attention to an inspiring development in the realm of business sustainability in Asia Pacific. The Business Sustainability Indices 2023, BSI 2023, unveiled by the Chinese University of Hong Kong Business School's Center for Business Sustainability, shines a light on the promising sustainability trends across the region. This comprehensive assessment involved 371 listed companies from Hong Kong, Greater Bay, Greater China, Singapore, and Australia. The results were heartening, with Hong Kong emerging as the top performer, demonstrating significant advancements in sustainability practices. The Greater Bay Area and Greater China also showed notable improvements, alongside progress in Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Taiwan. The BSI stands out by emphasizing sustainable performance beyond mere compliance, aiming to spur companies towards greater environmental responsibility and improvement. This initiative not only reflects the growing importance of sustainability in the business world but also showcases the region's commitment to a greener future. In another enlightening piece of research covered by the South China Morning Post, a study led by Professor Ian Wong Chi from the University of Hong Kong has shed new light on the relationship between maternal diabetes during pregnancy and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, in children. The comprehensive study, which involved 583,058 mother-child pairs in Hong Kong and a total of 3.6 million mother-baby pairs worldwide, concluded that there is no clear link between maternal diabetes during pregnancy and ADHD in offspring. Contrary to previous beliefs that maternal diabetes could heighten the risk of ADHD, the findings suggest that genetic and familial factors are more likely to influence ADHD risks in children. This groundbreaking research challenges established notions and offers a fresh perspective on the factors that contribute to ADHD, potentially guiding future studies and interventions aimed at understanding and managing the disorder. These stories, ranging from a distressing incident at a prestigious university, through a beacon of hope in the sustainability efforts within the Asia-Pacific, to groundbreaking research challenging established medical beliefs, reflect the diverse tapestry of news that shapes our understanding of the world. Each narrative, whether it concerns individual conduct, collective efforts towards a sustainable future, or scientific inquiry, contributes to the ongoing dialogue on how we navigate the complexities of modern society. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.